Well, it's been a minute since I've done an update, so there's been a bunch of work done, and I thought I would try to just catch up on that. So the engine came out again and went back in again to get the gear for the speedo in the transmission. So that was fun. I think that was the 5th time the engine's been out and in. But I think this is the last time. And I promised myself it would be the last time, so it's the last time. Let's see, what's interesting to talk about? A lot of work on the fuel system. So maybe it's worth walking through that. On the old 18RC engine that was in here, this was this line that came in here from the tank was the fuel line into the fuel pump in the front. And these lines were the return coming back there. So for this configuration, the engine is kind of swapped over. So it's reversed. So I'm using what was the return as the line in from the tank. That'll come up to the rail, go through here, come out into the fuel pressure regulator. So everything on this side of the pump will be pressured for the EFI intake to the 2RZ. And then out of here, we have the return that's going down here and to the back. And then in the back, let's take a look at the tank. Let's see if I can get, so it's not too dark. So there's a surge tank back here. So we're coming basically from the tank. Whoa. All right, let's try that again. We're coming from the tank out, drawing up through this pump, filter pump. So this is an electric pump for what the equivalent of a carbureted engine that's coming into the surge tank. And then we're coming out here. So this is going to be the line running to the front. And then there's a myriad of returns. So this is a return back to the main tank. It's a return from the engine. So you basically have a constantly cycling fuel system. I hope that made sense. It was really complicated to me. I created a diagram just to actually be able to put it together. Maybe I'll put a copy of that in here. So that's the fuel system. Inside, I've started putting in some of the sound deadening pedals in, starting with some of the interior. Let's see what else is interesting. Suspension, brakes, all that is done. What else? Oh, well, this is kind of this would be a fun project. So I'm putting a line lock on here. That's what this shiny red guy is. I got the wiring harness in. So I unsheathed that and rewrapped it. So it came out pretty nice. In any case, I just wrapped everything that was there before, even the wires I don't need. I figured if I don't need them, that's fine. But if I need them, I have them. Maybe make it beautiful later. I have to run, for the engine, I'm running a micro squirt, so that's going to be a whole nother set of wires that I believe I'm going to run out of these holes from the firewall. I believe that's where it's going to go. I haven't totally decided. I got the wiper motor in, and I rebuilt that wiper linkage. So I took all of that apart. It's squirrely. There's some really small clips in there holding those in place, and the bearing inside there was completely worn out, so I had to rebuild that. But in any case, it moves now. Before it didn't even move. Well, that's a lot of me talking. Cooling. So here's the radiator. That's all fitted. I really want to put a shroud on here. I probably have to build it. I cannot find one that fits this. So it will be running, obviously, an electric fan. And let's see. I think that's it for now. All right. Thanks for watching.